Hello, people. Good evening. It's Tom from Thailand. Come on early because Alabama and Georgia are playing at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I need to go for a walk at least 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning to get back to see the game. So I've just come on early. I do it all the time anyway because most people watch the replay rather than watching it live. I'm not really a live show as such. Pretty boring, really, but there you go. That's life. I like being boring. Boring's good. Boring's good. What we got in the show this week? Well, we've got pictures of the week, climates, markets, precious metals, BTC, news. No Peaky Blinders. Next 3 weeks. The boys are going, but I'm not. Next 3 weeks, I can't make Friday Peaky Blinders. So this last Friday was the last Friday I'll be at Peaky Blinders for a while. This is due to the fact that Anna is having extra tuitional learning with spelling Thai, so I need to take her to a private tutor every Friday, and that's up to Christmas so far. I've got one person in the chat, unless that's me, I'm not sure. If there's one person in the chat, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Hope you can hear me. Give me a press 1 when you can hear me, because you never know, do you? Because I'm just doing this off hook. There you go. Anyway, let's go and see what's going on. Pictures of the week. So these are my favourite restaurants. All these restaurants I go to. So like Freshella, La Creme, Haru, Peaky Blinders, Royal Palace Lebanese, which is amazing. Masala, amazing. Valley View Restaurant, as you know, I'm a regular there. Great supporter of Steve. Love his restaurant. I'll be there tomorrow morning, just for a change. Wombat Bar, Sicily, the Blue Crab, and I'm not going to try pronouncing this, but this is next to Index on the Sukhumvit. We discovered this week thanks to Tim. Tim took us there. There's a few of us who went, a few couples, and it was an amazing meal there. Really, really good. It was like a fusion of Thai and Vietnamese. Sportsman, I really do enjoy the Sportsman. I can't really get there that often, but I do like it. Sunflower, the beautiful Alex. Great food, great place. And for American style Chinese, I go to La Wok. I'm still missing a few restaurants I also go to, like Prime Burger and the Chicken Place, and so I need to probably do another page or something. So it's just getting bigger and bigger, this page. So I'm sorry about that. Peaky Blinders, yep. So I was there on Friday. Had a great meal there with the guys. That's all the guys there. You can see they all look there as happy as normal. There's lovely Richard there with his girlfriend. And very nice lady she was as well. Me and John. And then you got John at the end there. And Michael, John. Oh, it's Andy at the end there. And the lovely Gary. So we had a marvellous time at Peaky Blinders. While I was at Peaky Blinders, somebody in an MG blocked my car. And you can't see it. I got a post behind me there. I actually got out of that space. Can you believe it? That's from the other side. Look, that's the post behind me. Look, you see how close I am to that post. Look. The fucking dickhead, he just blocked me right in. Me, John, and Pry, last Saturday we went to Freshella. That was very, very pleasant. And then don't forget they had the fireworks display in Pattaya. And these photographs come Curtis, who gave me these photographs. One of the boys gave me these photographs. I didn't go because I don't go out at night. I never go out after 6 o'clock at night. This is at the Thai Vietnamese fusion place. Very, very nice. We had a great meal there. It was very, very cheap. It was so cheap. It was crazy. And the size of the meals. That bowl there is a salad bowl, believe it or not. And there's Pry, AJ, and Tim's partner, all tucking into the food. This food, they demolished it. They ate every bit of it. I had a truffle soup. This was a truffle soup with a truffle roll. Absolutely crazy. I would just go there for the soup. And Tim had the duck, and the girls had this like a sea bass salad. This is all organic. They grow all their own salads. The salad was so fresh, so tasty. Loved it. And I had these Vietnamese spring rolls filled with cream cheese. So, dear John, the chess player, can't eat this. But this was an amazing dish. This was just an appetizer. It was bloody massive. And this was like a a crab salad of some sort or another. Me and Steve, we went off to the Tropical in the week. We had a great meal in the Tropical. Steve had the fisherman's pie, and I had this, which is the cottage pie with chips, peas, and mince. Very, very good. They use good quality products. Great meal. Later that day, on last week as well, we popped in to support Craig and Eve in their business at the last resort. Craig was very generous and let me use his Wi-Fi so I could do last weekend's show. This is me working here as a working nomad. There you go. It was Loy Katoy last week. So on Loy Katoy, it's a full moon. So this is from our beach. Had to photograph it. It's not the best of photographs, I know, guys, but I haven't got the best of cameras for it. So I would have done it if I'd have had the GoPro, but I've lent the GoPro to Meow. So I hope she's made the most of it, so she uses it more than me anyway. On the beach, you can see it was so bright. You see Anna there. She's not too impressed with Loy Katoy. Her words was, "This is bullshit." And this is them all dressed up, the young kids all dressed up there. So this is all about, getting rid of the bad spirits out of your life and blah, blah, blah. Well, I do that every year anyway, because I always have a Facebook clear out, block, delete, forget. There you go. It's the market, and this is the lovely Anna and Pride just before we went down. Anna's all dressed up in the traditional Thai outfit. And we also stopped off in the week, and we had in Rayon, and we had some roast pork. Look at this for a photograph, and the guy serving it. What a lovely fella. This roast pork was unbelievable. It was suckling pork, very nice. Suckling pig, sorry. Suckling pork, suckling pig. We went down to the Creme in the week. John, AJ, and me, and Michael was there as well. And we had a lovely meal there. So John had a tub of crepe, and that was a breakfast that Michael had, and Pryor had the salad. AJ had the vol au vent in the chicken and the mushroom. And I had the French onion soup just for a change. That was me in the pool at last resort after I'd done my show. So after I put my show together, because as you can imagine, on a Saturday morning, from about 5 to about 9, I put this show together every week. I'm not saying it's the best put together show ever, but regularly it's like 50 people who really kind of enjoy it, I think, really. So from the viewing figures and everything. So this is the cat food. So this cat food here, that is about 2 weeks cat supply there. That's fresh tuna there. That's what I feed all my soy cats twice a day. And this was in Macro, and Macro's getting Christmas ready. Don't forget, Valley View Restaurant, always good for a Sunday roast. Always use the same photograph, but it's a great Sunday roast down there. Mally is such a fabulous cook. And this is what I had in the week, which was a toad in the owl, or a giant Yorkshire pudding stuffed with onion gravy, fried onions, 4 sausages, garden peas, and mashed potato. It was absolutely marvellous. Also went in the week as well and had fish and chips. Look at that, fish and chips and fish. I fancied it. Steve's only up the road from me, so sometimes at the moment with Anna going off to all these extra lessons, I haven't really got time to go to Pattaya. That is the problem. Don't forget, if you want to contact me, that's my email, info@casablanca rayon.com. And this is my line ID. If you need to contact me online, there you go. There it is. Lovely. Got nobody in the chat at all, so I'm just doing this show by myself now. The first person obviously come in and went off. They got better things to do at 6:30 at night. Don't forget, if you want expert links in the description on visas, driving licenses, health cover, travel, money transfers, even gold bullion, they're all in the description. I'm not affiliated to any of those links, so they're only their suggestions. That's it. Simple as. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it sweet. You know how it goes. Christmas is coming, isn't it? Wow. I hear there's really bad weather in Germany there. Andrea's in Switzerland, but Andrea sent me a picture in a week and he had snow. So let's get this show on the road. And this is to go in line with taxation as well, guys. So all those guys who are worried about taxation. So you can transfer money in as normal, yeah. But don't forget, a great way is to use cards. So like Chase, Revolut, Starling Bank, Wise, no hidden fees. You know, you need to check out. You need to check out what you need from these cards. So Revolut is very, very good. I've seen Andrea use that, and I use Wise. I also got this HDFC Bank and El Toro, and basically, so if I come here and I use an El Toro card and I'm using a transaction, although the transaction's going through here, I'm being charged back at source. So it doesn't affect the money I'm bringing into the country. You know, you're going to get taxed on the money you bring into the country. Took the car to a car wash. One of the guys asked last week, what's the interior like? Well, that's the engine compartment, and that's the car. And inside the car looks like this. So that's the quite a big screen, and it's all electronic, and that tells you how economically you are driving. So this is what the car looks like on the inside. It's not very electronic, and I didn't want it electronic. I don't like electronic cars. So I prefer manual cars. Not manual as in manual. I prefer automatic gearboxes, but I prefer mechanical cars rather than computerized cars. And this is the elephant picture of the week. What a beautiful elephant, eh? What a beautiful elephant. Loy Katoy, a few people were in for a shock. This woman here on the left, look, she got chased by an alligator. And on the right, dear old Henry Kissinger, he's on his way to hell. So he's just been welcomed to hell. And who else died in the week? Charlie Munger. Well, Charlie Munger was a good old boy. I liked him. I had a lot of time for him. And this is the news of the week. Property prices that are set to rise in the province. I'm really not surprised with all the infrastructure going in with the airport. They're putting the third runway in at Utapole, and they're going to turn it into an international airport. And some tourist, because he fell asleep, lost 2,000 baht on the bus, if you like. Well, who leaves £200,000 in a backpack and then goes to sleep on the chair underneath on a bus? This is what happens when you travel with poverty. Anyway, civil servants are going to get 10% to our teachers, which is good. That's going to. The only trouble with that is that's going to increase inflation in the country. Government don't realise that. Later hours have been approved for opening hours, which is also good. Flights from China to Thailand are seeing cancellations, and I reckon that's due to the new Wuhan virus, where the kids are really ill there with pneumonia. From what I say, I'm a bit concerned about Anna, but we carry on as normal. We'll keep on keeping to ourselves and staying away from poverty, and we'll be all right. Thousands attended the fireworks. I showed that. Don't forget, this channel here, which is the Nomad Capitalist, is doing loads of updates on the tax. Now, I know there's a few people doing updates on the taxation of, but this geezer specialises. He specialises people who have got over $1 million. That's what he does. He looks after them, like tax-wise. He's very, very, very good, and these shows are very good. So myself, I'll just keep my eye on this one. I won't report back from it, but I'm just saying I like what he reports. He's very clever. He actually gave up his US citizenship to save himself tax. Down below, motorbikes, they got fined for ripping off a customer, and so they should. And the hotel booking scam. I nearly got scammed. I made a booking for Summit for the Songkran, the festival in April, the water festival. So because it's so mad living here, me, John, AJ, Pry and Anna have decided to go to Summit for the 3-4 days while the festivals are going on, because it's just a nightmare around here. So I made the booking on booking.com, paid for it and everything else. All of a sudden I get an email through. You need to confirm your booking. So I went in there, confirmed the booking. They went, they was asking for payment. I thought, I've already made a payment. So I contacted the person via the email link. So this is giving you a sign now. You should never follow email links. So I've got an online person. She's going, yeah, what it is, you've only got to transfer the money for 60 seconds. and we'll transfer it back to you. We need to confirm it. I said, well, I've got my bank statement here in front of me, and the bank is showing me that the money's already been withdrawn. So I'm not paying you again. It's been approved. Everything's approved. And she goes, well, you're going to have to abandon your booking. You'll have to cancel it. I said, you do what you got to do, love, but I'm not paying you no money. I believe this is a scam. And I actually told her that. And that was the end of our conversation. Air quality. Air quality is starting to deteriorate. Even though we're in the green down here, you can see this like 56.49. You can see Bangkok is dreadful. North Bangkok is dreadful. And if you go over to Little America, PKK, where Foreigner Joe is, and all the Little America, their air quality is terrible down there. And the reason why it's terrible on that side, because it's all sweeping down from India, and who's ever in charge of giving off emissions of the carbon, they're lying. This is China. You can see they've got a few red spots. Look at India and Pakistan. That is unlivable. That is unlivable. And that affects, basically, India is the toilet of Southeast Asia. And they're just spreading their filth everywhere. And that's not being racist. I'm just stating facts. These are the fires. This is the fire map. You can see India's totally alight all up to the Himalayas. Northern China, Philippines, a few fires there, but their air quality there is quite good. And we've got a lot of fires north of Bangkok. And that affects like Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai, because the rice season's at an end now, finished, and they're burning the fields. They've got to find a better way of doing this, and they should just turn the fields over. And this is Myanmar, so I don't know how you're going to get Myanmar to stop burning their fields. They really are third world, Myanmar, and obviously India is much the same. But how the hell can you live there? I had a friend the other day said, "Oh, I think I'm going to go to India on holiday." I'm fucking hell, barking mad. The only place you can go to India on holiday is down here in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a beautiful island, and I had a couple of good friends from there. From Toshiba and IBM, and they both come from that area, but they live in London now. I haven't spoken to them for ages. This is the forecast for next week. Yesterday we had unbelievable rain, so the temperature's looking from 34 degrees down to about 22, because we're coming up to the winter solstice, which is about 3 weeks away. Winter solstice. Yeah, winter solstice. Salvation Army. I won't be sending Christmas cards, guys. I haven't done it for like 20 years. I'm going to be making a donation to them. So in December, I bring money over at the beginning of the month, and I bring money over again just before Christmas. And I do that every year. It's like my Christmas bonus. It's not to buy presents, but some of that money I will donate to the Salvation Army. So to feed the homeless in the UK. There is so many people in the streets in the UK. It's getting out of control. It's getting really, really, really bad. I just can't believe it. I'm shocked. I'm shocked at what I'm seeing. And that's about it, really, on that side of it. So we'll come back to me. Still nobody in the chat. That's excellent. It means I'll nip through the show like no tomorrow. There you go. Very nice. You can see it now. Oh. So Anna's account, she's up. Lovely. She's up 28.79%. She's outperformed every mutual fund out there. Because it's only since August. And there's Anna's Palladium, where she went in for 2 hours, took 1.27% profit. She's now in cash. That was my one, where I went in on the Monday. The guys cashed out here the day before me. So they took like $9.50, but I took $9.40. So they got another $10 more than me. But I fell asleep. That was the trouble. I fell asleep that day. There you go. It's my sleep patterns. I'm walking. Anyway, I'm in for another trade now. So I'm into Palladium at 10.13. It's in an oversold position. Got a cross going down still. Hopefully this will reverse and go back up. On the RSI, this is very low as well. Volume, you can see loads of people have been taking profit here. So that's the reason why I've got in. I've gone in here because I believe there's going to be, hopefully there's going to be gain. Hopefully I'm not in this too long. Dixie's got support at 102, but it's looking very weak because of Jerome Powell. US dollar, this is looking weaker for Monday. It's over 34.8. But that's going to go lower on Monday. Canadian, that's also going to go down Monday. It's looking weak. Australian dollar, that's going to go up on Monday. That's looking very strong. Looks like it's going to have a crossover down here. Get a crossover and it will rebound upwards. Swiss franc, anything above 40 is great. Euro, well, looking at the euro, looking for a reversal at 38. And GB pound, yep, that's going to go up on Monday. And OPEC, this has just gone down. This is just saying recession. Natural gas, well, thank God, took profit, got out. That's TPGO. Took profit, got out, looking weak. I've taken my profit. I don't think I'm going to go back into this trade at all. You can see it's just bubbling along, doing nothing. It's called the Widowmaker natural gas, and I can see why. So unless this drops down to like $2, I won't be entering this trade because to me, I can't see the value in it. They're suppressing the price, and because that's what they do. Gold, it's a all-time high. Now the all-time high was 2064, I believe. Well, it's gone through that. It closed at 2073. If you look at the golden cross at the bottom here, look at that. Just took off, bang. That was on Jerome Powell's speech. The markets know that Jerome Powell's going to cut interest rates, and gold just took off. Long term, so this is like a 5-year chart. What's this, 10-year chart? It's a quadruple top, this. So it's hit the line there, hit the line there, hit the line there, and hit the line here. Quadruple tops normally means if you take that measurement from there to there and add it onto that and add it go up, so it looks like gold is heading to 2,500. I'm not saying this week. I reckon there'll be a healthy pullback. So gold might come down to, it could even come down to 1880, 1890, but then it will go back up again. But it looks like to me that 2,000 could be its baseline. You know, that's really strong support at 2,000. People know the economies are all fucked. And in Thailand, well, went to the gold shop today, and the gold shop today was just under 36,000 to buy gold for Monday opening as well. 36,000 for Thai a bar of Thai gold. Unbelievable. We was buying this at like 6,000 and 8,000. Me and my wife. Unbelievable. It looks like it's heading to 50 with all the above. And people say you shouldn't invest. It's got no intrinsic value. They just don't know what they're fucking talking about, really. Just talking out the back of their ass. If you look at gold over the last 5 years, you've gained 67%. Over 20 years, 349%. I know it's not the same as something like Tesla, where people got 100-fold, but that is still a good profit margin. And I've been investing in gold for 40 years, so you can imagine what my percentage profit margin is on that. Silver, well, I thought silver was going to roll over on Monday. Unfortunately, it didn't. It pulled back, but it's now looking to go to 26, looking very strong. Maximum I see silver going to is 30, and I don't see it going to 30 this side of Christmas. Platinum, well, these are just swing trades for me. These are just up and down. This is looking to go higher. It come down to $929. I could have entered, but I didn't. I'm not worried. I'm really not worried because I've got the palladium position. So the palladium, I'm down here. So I'm looking for this to rebound. You can see I've got a crossover. Hopefully, you never know. Might get up to about 1040, get out, take my money, run. There you go. That's what I do. Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin's still waiting for the ETF to be approved. And when it does, it will pop. Looking for a move between 44 and 48. I'm actually in at 48. I've actually got a Bitcoin at 48. So at the moment, I'm 10 grand behind. Not worried. But when this gets to 48 and the ETF gets approved, that will pop up, but then it will get knocked back down again. I'm not saying you should go out and buy a Bitcoin at 38. Oh, it's ridiculous. I'd rather go buy gold. I really would. S&P 500. This is looking like a blow off top. So we had a top back here in 2022. And it looks like we're in that way again before Christmas. And if we reach 4,760, this will reverse. It'll probably come down to about 4,100 because it needs to come down here for it to gain strength. Oh, fuck. Hope you can hear me, guys. It needs to come back down to gain strength. And this is where I see it at the moment. We're in complacency. This is like a second high coming up here. When this comes up and when it goes down, when this goes down in December or January, this is not going to go back up. It's going to go down, 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 and that's the way it goes. Anyone in the stock market, if you're in good profit, if you're not taking profit on the way up, you are stupid. Because investments go up and down, and you need to take profit along the way. I believe we are here. We are like between 12 and 9 months from a recession, I say. TLT, well, I've been singing and dancing about this for the last couple of months. And TLT, when the rates start falling, when the Fed starts cutting the rates, I see this go, they're probably going to cut it down to about 2%. I see this hitting like 160, so you're going to more or less double your money. Great swing trade. And I believe in Exodus pyramid. So I believe in I don't have no debt. I don't have no mortgage. I don't have no credit cards. I don't have car loans. I don't have bank loans. I don't have no pay later deals. I believe in collectibles, crypto, art, watches, property, and foreign property. As you all know, I'm a massive gold bug. Secondly, I like paper money, then treasury bills. Even government bonds, I'm not a great believer in at the moment. My opinion on those are changing daily. Don't forget, not a financial advisor. Thanks very much for watching. And that is about it for the show this week, because I've got to get up, lose some weight, because I've still got another 2 chins to lose. And I will put in the chat about me not showing the charts immediately so people can go forward. I'll probably try even editing it. Anyway, guys, until next week, have a safe week. Take care. Don't be greedy because it's not good. And if you can take profit out of anything, you take it. Simple as. Until then, hasta luego, adios to my Spanish friends, and hope to see you all soon. And see a few people on the beach on Tuesday, hopefully.